Hello, dear students. Today we will discuss chapter number 9 Heredity and Evolution. The transmission of characters state from one generation to the next generation is called heredity. The difference in the characters traits between the parents and offspring is called variation. Accumulation of variation during reproduction. Variation occur during reproduction whether organism multiplies sexually or asexually. Variation in asexual reproduction. Variations are fewer, occurs due to small inaccuracies in DNA copying mutation. Variations in sexual reproduction. Variations are large, occurs due to crossing over, separation of chromosomes, mutations. Importance of variation. Depending upon the nature of variation, different individual would have different kind of advantage. Example, bacteria that can withstand heat will survive better in a heat wave. Main advantage of variation to species is that it increases the chances of its survival in a changing environment. Free earlobes and attached earlobes are two variants found in human population. Mendel and his work on inheritance. Gregor John Mendel, 1822 to 1884, started his experiments on plant breeding and hybridization. He proposed the laws of inheritance in living organisms. Mendel was known as father of genetics. Plant selected by Mendel, Pisum sativum garden pea. He used a number of contrasting characters for garden pea. Seven pairs of contrasting characters in garden pea: flower color violet and white, flower position axial terminal, seed color yellow green, seed shape round wrinkled, pod shape inflated, constricted, pod color green yellow, height of plant tall, dwarf or short. Mendel's experimental material. He chose garden pea, Pisum sativum, as his experiment material because of availability of detectable contrasting traits of several characters. Short lifespan of the plant normally allows self-fertilization, but cross-fertilization can also be carried out. Large number of seeds produced. Mendel's experiment Mendel conducted a series of experiments in which he crossed the pollinated plants to study one character at a time. Monohybrid cross. Cross between two pea plant with one pair of contrasting characters is called a monohybrid cross. एग्जाम्पल, क्रॉस बिटवीन ए टॉल एंड ए dwarf प्लांट. आप देख सकते हैं टॉल एंड शॉर्ट प्लांट के बीच है. इन फर्स्ट जनरेशन ऑल ओवर टॉल. फिनोटाइप सब टॉल थे, जबकि जीनोटाइप आप देख सकते हैं कैपिटल टी और स्मॉल टी. फर्स्ट जनरेशन और F1 progeny are no medium height plants. All plants were tall. Second generation of F2R progeny, descendant of the F1 tall plants, are not all tall. Both the tallness and the shortness traits were inherited in the F1 plants, but only the tallness trait was expressed. Thus, two copies of the traits are inherited in each sexually reproducing organism. These two may be identical or may be different depending on the parentage. Pure or homozygous condition. Capital T or small t, both are dominant traits, both are recessive alleles. Heterozygous condition. Hybrid. Small t and capital T, one is dominant, one is recessive trait. Phenotypic ratio 3 ratio 1, 3 tall and 1 short. Genotypic ratio 1 to 3, TT1 or capital T or small t 2 or small tt 1. Phenotype means physical appearance, either they are tall or short. Genotypes means genetic makeup, that are capital T, T or small t. Observation of monohybrid cross. All F1 progeny were tall, no medium height plant, halfway characteristics. यानी या तो tall था या short. F2 progeny 1/4 were short, 3/4 were tall. Third, phenotypic ratio F to 3 ratio 1, 3 tall, 1 short. Conclusion: capital TT and TT both are tall plants while TT is a short plant. A single copy of T is enough to make the plant tall, while both copies have to be T for the plant to be short. Character states like T, capital T are called dominant because it expresses itself, and T are recessive trait because it remains suppressed. Dihybrid cross. A cross between two plants having two pairs of contrasting characters is called dihybrid cross. Parents round green and wrinkled yellow में जब क्रॉस करवाया गया तो इन F1 generation all were round and yellow, and when they were self-pollinated, then in F2 generation 315 round yellow, 108 round green, 101 wrinkled yellow and 32 wrinkled green, यानी रेशियो आ गया 9331. तो आप here you can see their gametes and कैसे y, यानी हमने जो gametes बन गए हमारे जो ry, कैपिटल R और स्मॉल y इस तरह से बनने के बाद ये पनेट स्क्वायर है. आप इसमें देख सकते हैं कि फिनोटाइपिक रेशियो इनका आ गया राउंड येलो 9, राउंड ग्रीन 3, wrinkled yellow 3 and wrinkled green 1. Observation: when RRYY was crossed with RRYY in F1 generation, all were RRYY round and yellow seeds. Self-pollination of F1 plants gave parental phenotypes and two mixture recombinants, round yellow and wrinkled green, seeds plants in the ratio of 9331. Conclusion: round and yellow seeds are dominant characters occurring of new phenotype. Combination shows that genes for round and yellow seeds are inherited independently of each other. How do these states get expressed? Cellular DNA is the information source for making protein in the cell. A section of DNA that provides information for one protein is called the gene for that protein. Plant height can thus depend on the amount of a particular plant hormone. The amount of the plant hormone made will depend on the efficiency of the process for making it. Cellular DNA information source for synthesis of protein. Enzymes works of efficiency. More hormones produce tallness of plant. Therefore, genes control characteristics of traits. Sex determination. Determination of sex of an offspring is known as sex determination. Factors responsible for sex determination: environmental or genetic factors are responsible for sex determination. Environmental: in some animals, the temperature at which the fertilized eggs are kept decides the gender. Example, turtle. Genetic: in some animals like human, gender or individual is determined by a pair of chromosomes called sex chromosomes. XX female, XY male. Sex chromosome: in human being, there are 23 pair of chromosomes. Out of these, 22 chromosomes pair are called autosomes, and the last pair of chromosomes that help in deciding gender of that individual is called sex chromosome. XX female, XY male. So you can see here, when X chromosomes, actually female always give X chromosome. When X chromosome meets Y chromosome of male, then there is a male, and if X chromosome meet with X chromosome, then there is a female. You can see here. This shows that half the children will be boys and half will be girls. All children will inherit an X chromosome from their mother, regardless whether they are boys or girls. The sex of children will be determined by what they inherit from their father and not from their mother.